Okay, hi. So, okay, good evening, everyone. So today is our group discussion 4, right?
3.
3, 3 or 4?
Good discussion 3.
Group discussion 3. Lex movie review group 62. Okay, before I proceed, so we introduce ourselves first. My name is Muhammad Kamal Mujadid, metric number 192486. Okay.
My name is Wan Amir Farouk.
what?
My metric number is 1936.
My name is Jabril Latil and my matrix number is 203312.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afiq and my metric number is 193367.
Hi, my name is Anwar bin Abdullah. My metric number is 199612.
Hi, my name is Balkis Muhammad and my metric number is 194683.
Hi, I'm Diana Rafiza binti Muhammad Fisal, matrix number 194559.
Hi, my name is Farhajwa binti Safiya Jafar. My metric number is 193814.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Ilham and my metric number is 192470.
Hello, hi. My name is Muhammad Imran bin Ibrahim. My metric number is 192464.
Okay, so I think everyone has introduced themselves. So today we'll be discussing about a movie that we've chosen before in the previous week, group discussion 2, which is Jumanji, The Next Level, right? Jumanji, The Next Level. Okay, so maybe I can start first discussing about the movie. Okay, so
Go ahead.
okay, so first of all, I think I could rate the movie around maybe 5 out of 10 because first of all, I think the CGI is quite good, but I think the storyline is quite a bit mundane because there is no, I think there is not something like there's nothing that surprised me. But then the character that I like, maybe most of all is the old duo, Eddie and Milo. So what do you guys think?
In my opinion, the movie is not really my cup of tea because the first one introduces the body swapping mechanics in their movie. But in this movie, Jumanji the Next Level, I think that is a bit confusing since the body swapping increases the threshold. And I mean, because they introduce characters in the movie itself. And also, I think there's also a funny element, a comedy element in there. Like when Franklin Fimba says increase the threshold. I mean, because they introduced Solus, he would kill Eddie by just talking too slow. So yeah, I think I rate the movie about 5 over 10. How about you guys?
Okay, maybe anyone want to talk about the movie?
Okay. Alright. So for me, Jumanji is an enjoyable movie, and there's a lot of plot twists that we cannot predict it, and what will happen next. I think this I will give a rating about 8 to 8 over 10, and that's other than that, the addition of the new character that had not in Jumanji once make it more fun for me, I think. And I want to give credit to Eddie and Milo because both of them give a good value of friendships. As you guys know, at the beginning of the movie, Eddie is really hate Milo, but because both of them have a restaurant before this, and then after a few years, Milo retired, and then he sold the restaurant to new manager, which is Nora, and that's caused a rift between Eddie and Milo. But when they accidentally entered the game, after level and the next level of the games, I think their friendship is getting better, and Milo also went to be good to Eddie because he got the disease. Then he knows that he cannot live longer anymore. So they try to be good to the friends that they already work together and so on. I think that's a point that make a good story for this movie. So what you guys think?
In my opinion, but first, let's take a look at my background. I was very excited, and I think, yeah, in my opinion, I think this movie is a very hardworking film. So much, as it seems to be driven partly by an anxious desire to prove itself, the capable of matching its the previous one, the Jumanji. What's the title of the first movie? The first.
Jumanji,
I don't
welcome
remember.
to jungle.
The Welcome to yes, that one. Yeah, I think Jumanji is a what we call that, a dormant franchise, deserving a series of films, and and it is also not a bad sequel, I think. In fact, the character itself, I mean the character side of it was more interesting than the Avatar game side, because the character mixed up of different, but in fact it lacked what uh, made the original and sequel good. So what I've learned about in this movie, they have uh, friendship. As we can see, who's the name of the main character? Spencer. Spencer and who's the guy? Oh my god, I forgot. The backpackers one. The backpackers.
Oh, don't remember.
Milo,
Yeah.
Milo.
George.
Not Milo.
No, not that one.
George something.
George.
The one who bring the back all the time.
Fridge.
Yes, Fridge.
Oh yeah.
I love their chemistry so much because I don't know, because they also have acting on other movies. I don't remember what's the title is. Yeah, I can see the chemistry. Same exactly in the other films as well. So yeah, I think that's all from me. So can I give a rating? Or is too early to give rating?
No,
Just give.
Just proceed.
Okay.
Yeah, proceed.
For me, I'll give 7/10. 7
Wow,
over 10.
that's quite high.
So, what others?
Okay, so can I start?
Sure.
Okay, so hello everyone. In my opinion, I think the movie is quite good, but it's not as good as compared to the Welcome to Jungle, because when you watch Welcome to Jungle, you feel the excitement. You like you there always the adventure that you be waiting for. Okay, but compared to this one, okay, I am quite disappointed. No, I don't think that's the right word. Less exciting. I find it less exciting because the fact that Eddie and Milo get into the game, but that's the whole story, right? So without Eddie and Milo, the story wouldn't have a moral value. So Eddie and Milo, like what Afiq says, so their friendship value is very, very exhibit. Okay, they want to show their friendship value. So I learned a lot. Like whatever comes through between you and your friends, always remember that we got each other. And then about the storyline is very good because the adventure is still there, but it's not like as good as the adventure or Welcome to Jungle. And then I like the backpacker Flynn, and also who's with the map?
Map.
Who's the guy with the map? Huh?
Jack
Oh,
Black.
the spectacle one. Right.
Yeah, yeah. What's the name? Huh?
I remember Jack Black. That's all.
Is it Doctor
Professor Shelley Oberon.
Shelley
yeah,
Shelley
Dr.
Oberon.
Yeah, Shelley O'Brien. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the acting because on the previous Jumanji they act as a different person. Like now they act as a Milo and Eddie. So the acting was really good. And then I would say if I'm the one who gonna judge for the Oscar, I would definitely gonna make them win.
Wow, Oscar.
Yeah, so overall I would say like this Jumanji is okay, and then I would give 7/10 also. So
Okay,
that's all for me.
I will go up next. So for me, Jumanji is actually pretty good. I will give the rating like 7 because I find comedy movie are enjoyable, and as like Afiq and Faris said that what makes these movies quite more attractive to me is that they have a new character development. Like as you see, like Spencer had his own problem, and I like how Martha actually tried to solve their problem, and how Eddie and Milo they got complicated relationship, and they try to solve their relationship in their game while they're going on the adventure. So my favorite character would be Martha because I like a strong female protagonist, and she's a protagonist, and she's pretty strong and smart. And uh, the comedy in this movie is really enjoyable, and I like the scene where their first trial, which is they getting what is it with the ostrich things?
Okay.
I forgot the first one. The ostrich thing lah, and then that's pretty good, and I really love because the comedy action is still okay, but then the character development in this movie actually make me more enjoyable, and it got you to think and relate it with your life. So I think it's pretty good movie for me, and I don't know about others who would think the same as me.
Can I take
Gabriela?
over?
Okay.
Okay, hi. I think this sequel was much better than I expect, and I never bored and had a smile on my face for the whole film. Comparable to the first, the plot was exact same at the first, but this time they adding new characters and switching up who's in whose body. It kept things fun and entertaining. Unlike the first, this sequel have some good fight scene and a few nice twists. Overall, I think this movie was very entertaining. And the character that I love the most is Ming. She's fun. So I will rate this movie for 7/10.
Zoom have the limit?
That's all from me.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Diana.
Start.
Okay. In my opinion, I also think that the Jumanji, the next level is very fine, and I'm watching with my family and I'm laughing so hardly, badly, and I think because of the plot twist that I thought Spencer would be the Dr. Bravestone, just like the first one, but it turned out what
Eddie.
yes, Grandpa Eddie is the Dr. Bravestone, and the Spencer become Ming, the girl. But and then I like the character that I like is Grandpa Eddie, because he's an old man, and when he act like Dr. Bravestone is still the old man with the crotchery, and he's like bambling, and he's I love when he said hair like that lah. And I would rate this movie as 9/10 because it has lesson learned, such as we have to appreciate our body. Examples like Grandpa Eddie and Milo, when they old, they have problem with their body, and when they enter the game, they're very excited with the new body. And then also you have to lower your ego and pride in order to live happily. Just like Grandpa Eddie at the end, he go to the Nora restaurant, apologize to her, like yeah, that's all from me. So next.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, proceed. Proceed, Anwar.
Okay. Okay. For my opinion, this movie is continuous by Jumanji level 1. So you must
Level 1.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the jungle.
to the jungle.
jungle. Okay.
It's cute.
You must watch Jumanji 1 before you watch the Jumanji the net level. Yeah, I think the Jumanji the net level is very good because his friend is to get out the cash out in the video game. So the Rock is very good character. The Rock is who is the Rock?
Bravestone. Dr. Bravestone.
Bravestone. So I think Jumanji the net level is he can pick up the avatar what he changed. The avatar is accept automatically when he join the games. It's true.
Yes.
Okay. So my overall this movie is very good when you watch family, not single, because
alone.
we always work hard from start and finish. You know. So my rate I give a 7/10.
Quite high. Okay. Farah? I think Farah doesn't speak yet. Okay.
Yes. So, in my opinion, I cannot say that the movie is very good since I've watched the previous one, and and I expect more from this one. But I love the CGI. Like they put a lot of hard work to make it look real. And then I don't think that theirs have character development. Like they, for me, they just same from the previous one. And so the moral value that I can pick up from it is the friendship between Milo and Grandpa Eddie, and also between Spencer, Bethany, Fritz, and Martha. I love their friendship. And also what they're trying to say in the movie. Beside friendship, also they're trying to talk about the teenagers' problems like insecurity that Spencer have felt when they go to university. As he felt that he felt so insecure, he felt so small, and that's why he decide to uh, go back to into the Jumanji game. And for the character for Spencer first, I think he's trying to be someone else. As I said before, that he felt insecure about himself, and he's trying to be someone else. Where I think we should love ourselves more and value and love ourselves, learn to love ourselves. And for Bethany, I love her because she's selfless, as she's willing to do everything for her friends. And from this Jumanji, we can see that she's changed a lot. Like before, she like a gossip girl, and now she's like free spirit and learning to love her friends. So the flow of the story is kind of boring for me because like I don't feel excited because it feel like it's just repeating from Jumanji 1. And even though they try to make the second one more excited, like add new character Ming, Milo, and Grandpa Eddie, but I don't feel that there is much difference from the previous one. So my favorite scene maybe when the horse can fly. I don't know. Maybe I love fantasy like. So I rate this movie like 6.5 over 10. So that's for me. Okay.
All right. Thank you. So I think the most thing that the moment that touched me in the movie is when Milo decide to stay in the game instead of leaving the game, because during their adventure in the game to finish the level, Milo confessed to Eddie that he suffers an incurable disease. So that actually when Milo decides to stay in the game, just to feel comfortable about himself, that moment actually quite sad for me, because if Milo and Eddie go back into the real world, they can be friends, and then they can fix their friendship back, and then try to help Nora restaurant together. So I think that one is a quite sad one. So what do you guys think?
In my opinion, I think that when Milo doesn't want to leave, it's kind of heroic. I mean, like he has the disease, right? So he doesn't want to kind of spread that disease, even though it's in video game. But also, I want to add up, in the first movie, they do not include the aspects of the age, the generation gap. But for this sequel, they include the generation gap. It should this movie shows that the generation gap is very shown in this movie. Like for example, the youngsters that play to the old ones, they are in a video game even though they like don't care about anything.
Hello.
Be shown in this movie. Like for example, I conclude the chain or be anyone who up.
Hello.
Hello? Okay.
Hello.
He done.
Okay.
Okay, done. So anyone want to add anything?
I think we can conclude it.
Okay. So I think as a conclusion, Jumanji to the next level is actually quite a good movie, although it has its own flaws. But I think most of us are laughing all the time, and then most of us are happy because it is a comedy movie, right? So I think the objective is actually accomplished already. So I think that's all. So maybe that's all for tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we
Thank you
will
for your
meet.
time, everyone.
So we will meet
Yeah,
on the next
thank you.
GD, yeah, right?
Yes.
Okay, bye bye.
We should.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye.